Hello dudes, Ryan Dude 5678 here, and welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy 2. In the last episode guys, we 100% World 5 in terms of green stars, and now we are on to the last major world of the game before we make our way into the special world one final time and deal with all of those galaxies. But for now, let's focus on World 6 guys, because this is it. This is the last major world, at least in terms of, you know, worlds that have galaxies that have 3 green stars in them, because the special world actually has all galaxies with just 2 green stars. Which, you know, for every main galaxy in the game, usually there's 4 main galaxies with like 3 regular stars, 3 green stars. And then you have smaller galaxies which have 2 of those. So, you know, in terms of like the special world, I would say it's more of a bonus area, given it doesn't have any like massive galaxies. But nonetheless guys, it's like we are getting ridiculously close. And funnily enough guys, this galaxy right here, the Melty Monster Galaxy, I'm pretty sure it's called, let me actually double check, yeah, Melty Monster. I'm so used to Melty Molten Galaxy from Galaxy 1, so having a similar name kind of throws me off. But yeah, it's like, okay, there's the first star. Can I reach it though? Barely not. But yeah guys, this is actually the galaxy that I would typically grind star bits for in terms of the perfect run. Like that little course over there that holds the, you know, bowling challenge thing. That is usually where I would grind the green stars. Well, not the green stars, the whatchamacallit, star bits. I'm sorry, I'm so busy trying to like fail at catching this star, I'm like mixing up my words. Either way, I think we finally got it. There we go, that was way harder than I thought. Yet another case of like abusing the momentum of the pool stars to get a star. I think we actually had a star just like that in the previous episode, so cool to see that weren't a one and done gimmick for that one green star. But yeah, Melty Monster Galaxy is actually where I do the Starbit grind typically for the perfect run, since that little bowling course over there with the rock mushroom is, in my opinion, the best place to grind Starbits in this game, because each run through the course gives you like over 100 Starbits, maybe even like 150. So you can literally just get to the end of the course, die, rinse and repeat the process, and then before you know it, you've reached the limit of like 1,000 Starbits per level. So overall it's just a really good way of grinding starbits. I mean, as you can see, look at the size of the course, and there's multiple starbits across that whole thing, so I'm excited to actually show you guys that when we get to it. But I'm pretty sure there's also a green star there as well. It might even be the 3rd one, because this is also that one where you have to like essentially just drive off the course and hope your rock mushroom drives into the star essentially. So I'm not looking too forward to that one, but you know, hopefully we'll get it done the first try, because that is in my opinion one of the hardest green stars in the game, just because of how sporadic the goddamn rock mushroom is to control, especially on like an accuracy level. So we'll have to wait and see how we do with that. But for now, let's try and hunt down star number 2, because I actually don't remember where this one is at all. I feel like it would be around this section, since there's not much in here otherwise, but this is Nintendo, guys, and we know what they're like with not doing the expected. So, just have to wait and see. I think I completely fumbled that jump, but thankfully, it bounced me upwards. I feel like it was going to bounce me, you know, completely away from the platform, but thankfully it didn't. Also, I'm about to die, so let's hope that doesn't happen. If I died to that goddamn enemy again, the same enemy that took my first life in this Let's Play, I would have been a little angry. Thankfully we didn't, so that's all that matters. Actually, yeah, I think I remember. I think the green star's here. Yeah, I hear it. It's in the tornado section. I don't know why I just suddenly remembered it, but yeah, there's the shadow. I don't think I can get it from here. Actually, I can. I thought there was going to be one more tornado like up there, but nope, there it is. Okay, so I think the next one, guys, is literally the bowling thing. I just call it the bowling thing because it's essentially the same as like the bowling challenges in this game, but it's just an obstacle course instead with the rock mushroom. So I just call it the bowling challenge, but I guess it's technically not. But you know what I mean, it's like, let's go and see. I'm actually not going to cut this out of the video, guys, just because I'm, you know, I'm not, I don't know, it's not that long of a journey. And I also just want to discuss this a little more before we get to it. But yeah, it's like, This one is definitely one of the hardest green stars in the game. Like, this is one of the ones I would be terrified of if I ever went to a zero death run and got this far into it. Because, yeah, it is this challenge. I mean, first of all, look how many star bits there are. Each of those massive star bits give you a burst of star bits, and then there's also just traditional star bits along the course. Like, this is by far the best way to grind star bits, is just doing this course over and over again. You get right to the end, rinse and repeat the process, so that the star bits respawn, since it puts you right at the start of the course every time. And you save your star bits with each death, unlike coins, so you can literally just get all the star bits, die at the very end of the course, rinse and repeat, and then boom, before you know it, you have 9999 star bits. But the green star, on the other hand, is not as easy as just collecting star bits in this level, so, you know, I'm about to show you guys exactly what I mean by that, because this one is one of the most terrifying ones in the whole game, in my opinion. And the fact that it's right at the end of the course as well means if you miss it, you have to go through the whole thing again just to even have another attempt. Which, you know, it's not a long course, but, you know, it's still a little it's still a little terrifying, because you have to bounce off this, and then dive! Yeah, missed. Like, if I got a zero death challenge all the way up to this level and I died because of that, that would be the end. But yeah, like, I didn't even collect every star bit and I got 150 from that course. So you can see how easy it would be to do the star bit grind just from this level. Because, like, if you collect all of them, I wouldn't be surprised if there was, like, around 200. So it's like, you very much can just do that over and over again in this level. Which is probably what I'm going to do for unlocking the perfect run in this Let's Play. Sure, it means I'll have to waste a bunch of lives doing it, so that's not really going to help my death count at the end of the Let's Play. But, you know, at this point we've already died enough times, I don't think it matters if I die a few more collecting star bits. Either way. Boom! There we go. Okay, so you need to do it, like, around that corner there behind Luigi. But, like, that second corner. I think that's around the place you got to fall off to get the star. So I definitely got to keep that in mind. I think if I was to ever go for a zero death run of this game, I would have to, like, practice this star over and over just to, like, memorize the angle that I got to fall off the platform there, because that is way more precise than it looks, and that is already, you know, looking insanely precise. So you can imagine how hard that is, guys. But either way, that galaxy is done. I will definitely return to you for the rest of my star bits, so don't you worry. That is not the last time we'll see you, my friend. But I guess we'll move on to this galaxy, which in my opinion has some very fun green stars, because I think a lot of them involve you having to jump on top of the rotating platforms to get them, which, you know, are literally impossible to reach otherwise, so I'm a little excited for this one as well. Yep, there's one just right up there. Don't know if we'll be able to see any of the others. Don't think we can, but you know, it's fine. This should be pretty easy first star. I don't think we need anything special to get it. I think it literally is just a matter of timing a good jump. Which, thankfully, we are right on time for the platform. Boom. Literally just a backflip is all you need, baby. I'll see you guys at star 2. Yeah. Okay, guys, here we are. And I'm pretty sure the second star is around this area. I don't know if it's on this planet specifically. Never mind, I straight up hear it. But where is it is the question. Oh my god, it's there. Oh, I know what you have to do. You have to get onto the wall by flipping this. And then you literally have to get onto the outer barrier of the level. That is an insane star. Because, like, you would never think that it would even be possible to get up here onto the wall. Dude, that is a crazy star. Oh man, like, you see what I mean, guys? I love how they make you literally go out of bounds, essentially, to get a lot of these stars. Like, it's, oh my god, it's so cool! Okay, guys, we're back. We just freed the Luma, and he should take us to the final section with the final star. Don't know where it is, but I think it might be the one that I was thinking about that's, like, on top of the crane thing. I don't know why I just called it a crane, but, like, the hogs, I guess? They do look like cogs, kind of, so I guess that's accurate. But I think they're on top of one of these. I feel like I remember that. I don't know exactly what one, but I think they are on top of one of them. It might be the ones right at the end of the level. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Either way. I don't see it around there, so I don't think it's these ones. Also, I just skipped the level. I didn't even know that was possible to do. Just another example of Luigi being busted in the Galaxy games, but we all know that by now, guys. Luigi is absolutely incredible. And I can also just skip this section as well. Dude, Luigi is so busted, it's not even funny. Oh man. I love that. Either way, where is the final star? I feel like it's up here, but at the same time, I don't see it. Never mind, yes I do, it's literally right there. It kind of blended in with the background for a second. Yeah, I had to take a second glance just to see it. Either way, I was right in the sense where I needed to get on top of these cog things. So, perfect. It should be as simple as just jumping for it, but at the same time, where is it? Oh god, how do I get off this platform? Okay, spin. I might just have to go for it, I'm not gonna lie. That was scary, dude. I had no clue how far I had to jump or if I was high enough for it. But, okay, there we go. Another galaxy done. They have definitely gotten a lot slower over the past 2 worlds. I feel like up until World 4, it was really fast getting the green stars, but now it's like, you know, the levels are getting a lot longer, so with each one you collect, even though it is still fast, I feel like you do have to travel further for each one, right? Because every time you restart, you go right back to the start of the level, so if it's a really big level with multiple sections like that one, you know, you have to get the first star really fast, then you have to redo the first section to get to the second section with the second star, and then you have to go all the way back to section 1, all the way to section 3 at the very end of the level for the final star. So it's like, even though they are still, you know, fast stars, it's like, I feel like in these later levels, because they're just naturally longer and bigger, at least they feel that way to me, it makes the green stars a little slower than the first couple of worlds. Which, you know, isn't the end of the world. They're still faster than the main game by a long shot, but it is still something to point out. Either way, I'm going to do the traditional Mario 64 skip right here. I actually don't know if this is star number 1, but it's the one that I noticed first, so I guess we're going for this one first and foremost. Makes no sense to do, but we did it. Also, I just missed. So I'm going to jump off your face! I'm sorry, buddy! Da 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 da! Yaha! Okay guys, funnily enough that was star number 2, so that wasn't even the right one I was supposed to be going for first, but hey, we got it, so it's all that matters. I'm collecting them all no matter what, so it doesn't really matter what order we get them in. That's the beauty of the green stars, you can kind of get them in any order you want, technically. Even though there are some just before the others, but, you know. Also, I did just see that second one there, so I think one of them are literally underneath one of these platforms. If I didn't see that wrong. But I think it's under this one. Yes, it was. Don't know if that's number 1, but I guess we'll find out. It would make sense to be, I guess, since it's the nearest to the start of the level. So maybe this is number 1, and then number 3's like somewhere else. In fact, I think number 3 might even be off the stage, like around where the clouds are, with the cloud flower, maybe? I don't know. Either way, that was green star number 1, so there we go. We're actually doing it in the right order this time. But where's number 3? Is my question. I'm putting my bet on like it being off the stage where the clouds are. You know, that one new section with the clouds. But it could also be somewhere else entirely that I'm forgetting about. Guess we'll find out. Don't see it off the rip. Although, maybe that's because it's exactly where I think it is. In which case, shout out to my memory for once again remembering. Although I don't have a good angle of the area. But my theory is that it's down here somewhere. I don't know why, but I just remember it being somewhere around here, but I could be wrong. Or do I do hear something? But what am I hearing? I can't go first person, so that's kind of making things a little annoying. I guess I can check from over here, maybe? Okay, I still can't. Can I just not go first person in this level? Is that a thing? Why would that be a thing? I mean, there's literally first person in Mario 64. I don't see why I shouldn't be able to do that. Okay, well, I don't see it on those clouds. Oh, it's over there. I remember this one. So it was on clouds, it just wasn't the set of clouds that I was, you know, looking for originally. But yeah, you literally have to just long jump all the way out there with your clouds. Which, you know, it's pretty simple. In fact, I think we only needed 2 of them. But I'll take the 3rd one. Da 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 da! Yaha! Okay, guys, here we are at Battle Belt Galaxy. Ow! I was too busy reading the name, I just forgot there was a Goomba on this goddamn planet, even though that's the point of the planet. It's like defeating the enemies slowly over time. This is actually going to be probably one of the most annoying levels for the green stars, just because it's, again, similar to that tree level that we just played. I'm forgetting the name. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so bad at memorizing galaxy names for some reason. But yeah, this is going to be very similar to the level we just did, where, you know, it's split into so many different sections. So every time I get a star, I'm essentially going to have to come right back to the start just to make my way to the next section with the next star. And like, we're already down 4 planets and we haven't even found the first one yet, so unless I missed it already, which I don't think I have, it just goes to show how far we're going to have to come back every time we collect the star. Although there's the first one, just on top of the cage, I'm pretty sure. So, you know, there's 1. But given there's 3 in this level, this is going to be quite a drag to get through. Because, you know, defeating the enemies can be pretty slow sometimes. But I guess I'll see you guys there. Okay guys, we're back. And we just got the key for this next area. So, after we get these boos, hopefully the next star won't be too far behind. Or ahead, I guess, in this case. Either way, let's deal with these. I've always loved how satisfying it is just taking out the boos, I don't know why. I feel bad actually, because they're some of my favourite Mario enemies, if not my favourite. But, it had to be done. Either way. Hope I don't accidentally grab that. Off we go. I can't actually see the next one at all, so far. Ooh, I think I just saw it. If I could go first person. I don't know why it's very inconsistent. But yeah, it's just on top of the cage again. Okay, so it seems like a lot of them are just going to be on top of the key cages. Which, for some reason, I don't remember being the case, but at least it makes them easy to remember. You just go from each planet with a cage and jump on top of it. Either way. Huh! Get on top of that. Boom. Star number 2 down the drain, almost said 3. Now let's go get number 3. Okay guys, we're back to where we were. All we got to do now is find the final star. Which, you know, just like the last 2, I don't really remember where they are, but I guess we'll find out. Where does this pipe take me actually? Is it another... Oh, it's this, okay. Oh, perfect. I kind of did this the wrong way around, so I'm going to have to waste a little more time. It's fine. Boom. Oh, no! Oh, that sucks. That's a whole other cycle I have to go through now. I mean, yeah, it's only a few extra seconds, but like, damn. That was a lot of unnecessary time wasted. Either way. Where is this final star? Maybe it's on the literal last planet. Yes, it is, and it's on the cage again. Okay, so literally every green star in this level was literally just on top of the key cages. So that was just the trend of this level. I mean, makes them memorable, I guess. Now that I know just make your way to every planet with a key cage and boom, jump on top of it, there's your green star. So, cool, I guess. The worst part of that was just having to redo the planets over and over again to get to the next star, but overall, that was, you know, pretty fun in terms of being memorable, at least, I guess. Either way, 2 stars. This is the last time we'll be matching all 3 numbers. Either way, that's all of the main planets done, so now these 2 are only going to have 2 each, so these shouldn't take too long. They're also just smaller galaxies in general, I'm pretty sure, so overall this should only take a few minutes each, but you never know, these might be some of the hardest ones in the game, for all I remember. Either way, I would assume the first green star is just in this area. Yeah, I just saw it right there. So yeah, the first one's in here, and the second one's gonna... Okay, guys, I wasn't expecting that. Just off the rip, I kind of forgot there was already just a hole in the floor right then and there. My bad. But as I was saying, the first one is in this area, whereas the second one will be in the second portion of the level. I mean, it makes sense. That's probably the format for most of these smaller galaxies, if I'm having to guess. But either way, I actually don't fully remember how to get the star, though. I think I'm going to have to be very careful. Although I might be able to just reach it with a side flip. Although I feel like this is really hard to do. Like, Yoshi doesn't even do it for some reason. At least not easily. There we go. And then do an infinite flutter. Look at that, baby. First try. Infinite flutter to get to it. Yoshi! That was terrible. Okay, guys, here we are. That's section number 2. It's just a matter of where is the green star in this area. Because, frankly, I don't have a clue. I'm sure we'll hear it as we pass it, so let's just see what happens. Actually, I think I do remember it. Isn't it, like, right over the edge of, like, the main platform? I'm really trying not to die. Yeah, I hear it. There it is! It's underneath here! That's clever right there. You could see a little bit of the, you know, aura of the star, I guess. The glow. But that was very well hidden. I do like that a lot. Either way, we're on to the last planet of this galaxy. Or world. I'm sorry. I'm saying all of these words mixed up. But yeah, we're on to the last planet of this whole world, and then it's off to the castle again. So, here we go. And it's Slimy Spring. The absolute classic. The one with just an aura, unlike any other level in the game. The one with all the Galaxy 1 leftovers. I still believe that this is like wholeheartedly a scrapped Galaxy 1 level that was just thrown in here, which is why there's so many Galaxy 1 remnants in here. I'm gonna believe that until it's disproven, but either way, I have zero clue where either of the stars are, so this is going to be quite a surprise. But I am excited to revisit this level because I think it's very cool. It's just so peaceful, but also kind of mysterious and like almost scary in a way. It's just so different to anything else in this game. Either way, I don't know why I feel like I have to like do a soft tone ASMR voice while I'm playing this level. It just feels right. But yeah, where are the stars going to be? Is there one in this little hole? Doesn't seem like it. That would have been kind of a clever spot to hide one actually, but doesn't seem like it. I do hear one though, and I see one. Okay, so the first one's just here, hidden behind a pillar. Cool little hiding spot. Probably wouldn't have found it actually if it wasn't for the sound effects, so guess I'll see you guys at star number 2. Okay guys, we're around the section of star number 1 again, so star 2 shouldn't be too far ahead, because this isn't that long of a level. If anything, I think I actually remember where it is. I think you have to drop from the launch star right at the end of the level to find it. I could be wrong, but I swear I remember that. But I guess we'll see if I'm right. Yeah, this one. I think it's literally... Yeah, I hear it. I was right, once again. You have to drop from the launch star and there's a secret platform here, which is usually just for a 1-up, but they hit a green star on the opposite side. That is such a clever spot. I love that one as well. Just so many just incredible goddamn green stars. Like, they all feel deliberately placed, which is another reason why I don't know why people consider these to be filler. Like, yeah, I guess it extends the game that didn't really need extending, but like, it's got the same number of stars as Galaxy 1, and people don't say Luigi Galaxy's filler. At least I don't see people saying that as much as they do with the green stars, which makes no sense, because, in my opinion, I'd say Luigi Galaxy's more filler than the green stars are. Also, just hit my controller on my desk there. Don't know if you heard that, but yeah, it's like, it never made sense to me as to why people call the green stars filler when Luigi Galaxy is apparently just fine and dandy. either way, the final level, guys, Bowser's Galaxy Generator. After this, it's literally just a special world to go. And then obviously the green star grind. Well, green star grind. The star bit grind. I don't know why I'm getting confused. All of them have star in the name, so I guess I'm just complicating things in my mind. Even though it's a completely different kind of star, so I don't know why that's confusing me. But either way, I don't actually remember where some of these are. I feel like one of them's in this section with the plant thing. I could be misremembering, but it feels like my memory's been right a lot of the time. Also, these hammer rows are destroying me. Literally been my #1 arch nemesis since goddamn SMB 1. Don't know why they're such a hassle to take care of, but they're done. Okay, was I right? Is green star #1 in this section? I feel like it is, but at the same time, I could be wrong. Yep, there it is. I see it. I mean, it's actually really obvious looking at it now. But I'm gonna drop onto it. Da, 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 da. See you at Star 2. Yeah. Maybe it's in the fire area with Yoshi. No, there it is. How the hell? What? Wait. How do we get that? Wait. Hold on. How do we get that? Like, genuinely, how do we get that? Because there is no way in hell we can make that from here, right? And I can't even go in first person, so I can't even check. Unless I can if I top off Yoshi. No, I can't. Okay, so this is just a straight up mystery. I mean, I could try infinite fluttering over there, but again, guys, I'm terrible at infinite fluttering. And I know damn well that's not, like, the legitimate way of doing it. So unless I needed Magikoopa for that, maybe? I mean, we have a checkpoint, so you know what, I'm just going to risk it. And try going for the... Oh, that's how! Okay, so Yoshi gives you way more momentum than I thought. Maybe it is just a matter of, like, hopping off him at the right time. But now that I know that, now that I know Yoshi has the goddamn legs of steel, I guess he doesn't skip leg day. Maybe we can actually make it. And I actually got the flutter jump, so I got it with Yoshi. Boom, infinite fluttered into it. Yaha! I didn't say that because I was on Yoshi, but just like that, guys, that's World 6. 100% done, which means all that is left to do is the special world, and then it's off to the perfect run. I mean, obviously we've got to do the regular version of Grandmaster Galaxy first, but, you know, everyone just calls it the perfect run, so I'm going to do the same thing. Either way, man, our journey is rapidly coming to a close. The next episode is literally the finale, guys, of all of it. Like, this is literally the penultimate episode of the entire Mario Galaxy Let's Play on the channel. From Galaxy 1, Luigi Galaxy, and Galaxy 2. Like, this is the penultimate episode of it all. This is literally it. The next episode is the finale, guys. It's honestly so bittersweet. Like, it has been such an honor to share my all-time favorite game with you guys. You know, Galaxy 2 is literally it. My all-time favorite game. Like, words cannot describe how much this game means to me. And the fact the journey is almost over on the channel is honestly pretty sad. But yeah, guys, it's just... I hope you've enjoyed this Let's Play series as much as I have, man, because from Galaxy 1 to especially Galaxy 2, you know, these are literally two of my all-time favourite games. Galaxy 2 especially, literally being #1. So, the fact I was able to share this with you guys and, you know, just relive this experience all over again in this special way. You know, I'm going to get to look back on this series whenever I want on the channel. Like, these videos are just immortalised, essentially, for as long as this channel exists. So it's like, I'm always going to get to look back on this series now and, like, just see these games in a whole new light. Now that I've shared the experience with you guys and read the storybooks, including the brand new one for Galaxy 2, which you guys know how much I adored that. For now, that's going to do it for this video, guys, and I'll see you next time for the finale of Super Mario Galaxy 2 and the Mario Galaxy Let's Play series as a whole on the channel. Thank you dudes for watching, I hope you all enjoyed, and as always, peace out.